X-23 Diamond Select PVC statue. Now, this one is the unmasked version, right? So this is the unmasked version. I believe it was released in 2018 for Diamond Select, which is the brand. There is also the masked version, right? So that version, right, where she has the Wolverine mask. So X-23 is basically just like a Wolverine, right? I did get this statue recently, a couple of weeks ago, right? Now, first off, in the color, so the color, the yellow, like, and the dark blue goes very well together. Like on this statue, she has those Wolverine colors. And the thing that's very good about a Diamond Select is that they really do a good job putting a lot of detail into the character and making the actual character look like the actual comic book character, or whether like it's a character based on off of like a video game or like a TV show. So they really do a lot of a good work like on these statues, and there's so much detail into this one, right? From the boots, I like the boots a lot. I like the boots. I like how there's that yellow stripe down the middle, right? Plus the actual shape like of the boots, right? Right, and the actual base. So the base, like that X, and there's like there's the claw marks like on the base, right? The base is actually see through. Sorry, the X is see through, so you can see through the the base. More of the weight is shifted towards the actual statue as opposed to the base. The base does feel very lightweight, right? So this is one of those top heavy statues, but yeah, a very cool base. Coming up here, so the claws are themselves. So the claws, they're kind of weird in this statue. The claws, they do flex, right? So they are kind of you can bend them, right? It is a little bit weird, right? Because you don't want to bend it too much, otherwise it will obviously break. This claw here, so this claw has a slight. I don't know if it's some sort of. I think there's some sort of dent, like when I buy it like that, right? I did buy this used, so there's a slight dent in this claw here, right? So where it kind of curves back. The claws, they do flex, right? Sorry, they do. You can bend the claws, which are pretty cool. Coming here like into the face. So the face is a little. Everything is good except one detail: the eyes. So the left eye is kind of messed up. I don't know if they gave her like a cross eye or like an uneven, like one of her eyes are uneven. It is just so weird, right? I guess it's just like some sort of a coloring issue like on the sculpt. Aside from that though, right? It's basically what you would expect, right? The hair, it's what you would expect from a statue this size. And again, this is a 9-inch tall statue. The face, other than the eyes, the face looks pretty good. But just the costume design, right, is done so perfectly, right? The costume. There was the mask version, right? So the one where she has the Wolverine mask. I couldn't find that one. It's very hard to find, but somebody was selling this one in my city, and then I happened to find it. She has the X-Men, like that the X-Men belt there, the X logo like on the belt, which is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, this is a very nice, solid statue. Aside from a few errors like that, the eyes. Sorry, the left eye. Um, there's a little, there is some, like when I bought it, there was some of the paint missing there, right? Like in certain areas. But overall, yeah. So this is the X-23 Diamond Select statue. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.